Hi, hello. So let's watch another video together. This one pretty clearly shows like origins of collapses, typical collapses. And we had some similar videos here, but I chose to take this one anyway because it looks you can really clearly see what's going on here. That's why. So let's see, and then we discuss. Okay, let's watch the end.
Yes.
This guy was really lucky. But his problem actually is this. So if you look step aside, so his hands are pretty up because there's not much brake on this side. Now it's a very turbulent condition, so you need a lot of active piloting. The wing is shooting forward, but he's not moving with his hands. So basically, either he has totally freaked out because the conditions are so heavy already, and he's just a passenger because of that, or he's a passenger because he had no training and he's not trained to feel that the wing is shooting forward. Because if you train long enough, like the best for me, yeah, like SIV or going out of the stalls, then you start to and then you fly a lot of also on thermals. In thermal conditions, then you start to intuitively understand what your wing is doing, and especially the moment when it's shooting forward, because you feel it with your ass basically. Because the wing shooting forward like this generates more lift, and you're just gonna feel this acceleration, and then you would be able to be prepared to stop it already. So this is a moment where actually you should already have like a lot of brake applied, but it doesn't happen here for one of those reasons. And then what happens is the wing goes the front, and once it's too much in the front, it collapses. This is also why the simplest, I mean, those are extreme conditions as you've seen on the video, strong wind, a lot of turbulence. But even though if you fly like in normal thermals and you see your wing in front of you, in my opinion, it is most reliable and simple indication that this wing is too aggressive, is too dynamic for you. And when it happened to me in the past, I was just switching back to my previous wing that I flew. I flew it a lot for 100 more hours, and then I was trying again, and then it worked, and then it was fine. So if you are kind of like in two moments, either you didn't fly in the winter, and one of your first flights of the season is that after a long break you won't have reflexes and automatic responses, because this is actually what you need to stop the wing if it's too aggressive, like if it's too dynamic. Then you need intuitive responses like a B, high B, C wings, D wings, and all of this. It's happening pretty quickly, so you have to be pretty good with your intuitive or muscle memory responses. So if you switch to wings like this and you didn't fly in the winter, then you fly into a thermal and it may happen to you. So then you know maybe it's a good idea to just move back to like a less dynamic wing, do some hours, and then try again. Or if you're just switching from one wing to another for some reason, and you take the other wing and then you see that you go into thermal and out of the thermal and the wing is shooting in front of you, then it's a clear indication that you, by flying this wing, you take additional risks. And the risks are directly connected to the fact that once you have the wing in front of you, the probability of the collapse is much higher. So, and then once you get a collapse, then you see you're falling out of the sky for a moment. So now it depends when it happens. If it happens low over the ground, then you may die. In the worst case scenario, if it happens a little bit higher, like in the case of this guy, then you still have the chance for the wing to reopen, just so that I mean, the wing reopened and it shoots forward after the reopening. But now it's hard to see what his hands, but his hands, the wing is not indicating this. I mean, from the movement, actually, it's not shooting forward, because typically after the reopening, the wings would shoot forward. But it seems that because probably of the wing proximity, he is breaking the wing. And actually, by this, he actually stopped the shooting forward, so he avoided another collapse, luckily, and then he touched the ground. So that was very lucky. Yeah. So now do we see what happens? So now there's a lot of wind. You crashed like this. So the first priority is to turn off the wing. I mean, so that it's not generating force and that's pulling you on the ground. And the simplest method to do this is you wind the brake lines around your wrists. You do it like 10 times and then the wing is not gonna pull you anymore. So this is actually what he should be doing already, but we don't see what happens because it's the end of the video. So thank you very much for your attention. Hope you liked it. If so, please like, comment if you've seen something, if I missed something or you've seen something interesting. And then dislike if you didn't like, of course, and hit the notification button to get notifications, and yeah, and see you watching another video pretty soon.